Hey everybody, sorry I'm late. Who's in the room tonight? We need to talk about some things. Married to Medicine is coming on. Real Housewives of Atlanta is coming on. Let's get it. The girls who Married to Medicine are fighting, and it seems phony to me. I'll wait for somebody to come in the room. Finishing my hair. Let me turn this off until someone comes in. Boop. Make money, make money. Shit hits the fan, take money. South side. Doom, 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 doom. Well, let's just do some hair while we wait. Don't hate, congratulate. Let's turn this off. Turn this off. Here we go. I've been on. Tell me who won't take me off. Take me off. Take me off. So much air. Candy, what's up? I know I'm late, child. I'm late. Always late. I was uploading some the rest of my shorts for my hair video. What's been going on? What you want to talk about first? Candy. It's like candy. That was our theme song for the whole Eagles. I can feel it when you walk, even when you talk. It takes over me. It's like candy. I wanna feel it. Get about you. Mm-mm-mm-mm. And you feel it too. Where are my things? Oh, I know it's late. Saturday night. I need a trash can. But it's not the trash can. I need a trash bag. Hold on. Can you feel it too? I gotta grab everybody that sings that song and use it. You could go on. Hold on, I'll tell you where exactly to go. You can go on Gilly the King or Gilly the Kid, his Instagram. He has so many like montages of people doing a dance to that song. Um, our theme song during the I don't know what you call them in football. It was the playoffs or whatever it's called. Of everybody dancing to it. You could use that. Just any Eagles Super Bowl stuff you could find. A whole bunch of content there for your intro. I wanna know. I could send you some live footage of people just dancing to it in the street when we won the Super Bowl, and everybody went to Broad Street. Get the thing. Marry some medicine. Real Housewives of Atlanta, unnecessary drama. I feel like the Married to Medicine girls are starting with everybody, but why? Is it? Do they realize they don't have Phaedra to pick on, so they just want to shoot at everybody? And let's talk about Married to Medicine because um, now that they don't have Phaedra, now that it seems like Sweet Tea has her little fan base or people who taking up for her, they're not picking on her so bad. They're coming back at Quad. They circled right around the block. My YouTube buddies always singing. I'm gonna grab their voices. Okay. But if you want to see people dancing to it, you could use that too. Yeah, they spun the block right back around the Quad. So I guess that's where we're going next season with it. With Quad, with them messing with Quad again. Her and Simone. I wish Simone would just come right out and be like, I never liked her and I never will. But what do you think? What do you think her issue with Quad is? What is Simone's issue with Quad, baby? Because on the preview, she was like, what she say? You always gave us your ass to kiss. Like, how did they get there?
Hi, can you hear
Hey,
me?
girl. Yes, I can.
Okay, good. Ooh, I sound distorted. Wait a minute. Let me take my earbuds out.
Yeah, you sound fine to me.
I do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What do you think Simone's real problem with Quad is?
Gosh.
Like, who knows, right?
Yeah.
What do you think even made them start arguing about that again? And then did you see Sweet Tea trying to like buck up in the back when they was like,
Girl, I said, sweet tea need to sit her monkey ass down.
sit your ass down, girl. This is what we saying about you. Sit down.
I know Quad used to be Simone's patient, and I know she stopped after a while going to Simone.
Uh-huh.
Um, and then the thing of last year when they were
She was a patient of Simone's. I didn't know that.
yeah, yeah. And then when she mentioned
Okay.
last
Can you hear me?
season.
My
Yeah, can you
alarm
hear
went
me?
off and sometimes it knocks my sound out. I'm going
Oh,
to
okay.
in case you can't hear me, I'm gonna
I hear
refresh my
you.
screen because I can't hear you anymore.
Okay. Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Anybody in the chat? Anybody on the stream? Holding down for my girl Richie B till she come back.
Okay, I'm
Some
back.
okay.
Okay, go ahead.
But yeah, I know she used to be a patient of her. Damn, I sound crazy.
You got on a headset? Well,
No, I'm on talking on
refresh
my
this
phone.
thing too.
Okay, let me go and come back out.
All right. So in the meantime, in between time, I'm going to put some curls in my hair because I never did it last. I never really finished it last week because I think that Ozempic and stuff is trying to kill me, and my side be hurting. But I look to see where my pancreas is, and it's not on my side, so I don't know what the issue is. Now I'm trying these curling irons out. I don't really, I don't really use these or rock with these, but we're gonna see. I want a little something different. Hold on, here I come, Candy. See, it's like kind of like a nothing ass curl.
Is that better? No.
No,
I hear maybe I got some I might need to turn down my background. Hold on.
yeah, because I don't hear anything. This curl is like wide. These are like 1.5 inch barrels, so I'll hold them a little longer. Then I'm gonna go back to what I know.
Hello?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh God.
Did
I
I
don't like
mess
the
up?
sound. What the hell?
You sound fine on this end.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I know she used to be a patient of hers. And then she stopped going after a while. I think after that Dr. G thing, um, when they, the abuse part, they didn't want her to say anything about that. So I think she kind of left then.
Oh.
And then the sister circle issue that keeps
That
being an
was so
issue.
long ago though.
Right, that keeps being an issue. And then, last season when she brought up the niece passing away at the home,
Right.
she's the one that kicked her off the island in Napa. It's like Simone got a hair up her wild hair up her ass for
Yeah, because
what?
if we starting over, we starting over.
Yeah, but you got to start over every damn season. What the why?
Why you keep bringing it up?
Like,
Or,
leave this shit alone.
but like everybody said, like they're mean girls and they don't have anybody else. They thought they were going to do all of this to
Mm-hmm.
Phaedra, keep messing with Phaedra, and seem like to me that's not. They can't do that.
They're
Simone even
bored.
has a picture of Phaedra up at the reunion. Like, girl,
Cause she's bored as fuck. She's bored. She ain't got shit else to do. Them kids, she ain't raising them damn kids.
how about
That's why
that?
they raggedy the way they are.
Like they
Her-
daddy.
And Caesar be looking at them smiling like, I'm so proud of y'all. Use y'all mama up. Use y'all mama up. Use her. I can't stand it. Them boys' house so damn nasty. I would never have my kids on TV like that. Their house would be pristine clean before I come over there and
But
before them
that
cameras
shows
pull up.
you what kind of you know, I don't want to say she wasn't a good mother, but let's just say she wasn't a present mother.
Yeah, they living in the East House, in the West House, or whatever that stupid shit was they was doing. Like, that's why they the way they are. They don't know how to clean up. And Caesar be smiling with his damn polka dot head. Oh, they make me sick.
She just better hope they get some women who can clean.
Yeah, exactly. But the thing is, y'all ain't got no little girls over there that y'all know that y'all who y'all hunching, cause they don't know how to clean.
But then he said
Shit.
he like white girls.
Well, hell, I guess that they ain't raising them to clean up. They raising them to get a man.
Well, they ain't getting none of Simone money. Well, they might the way they going.
I just think Simone, you worry about the wrong thing, sweetheart. Like, for real,
Yeah.
for real. Focus on you and your kids, your grown kids that don't know how to clean up. And people talk shit about Dr. Heavenly thinking her kids this that Heavenly say she not finna embarrass her kids on TV. Not like that. She can act
Well,
where she want to, but I'm not finna show my kids' house looking a mess. No, I'm not doing that.
and heavenly kids seem like they on the righteous path. One of them is in dental school or becoming
Mm-hmm.
a dentist. Laura's doing whatever she doing. She had a whole beauty store or whatever. She could do whatever the hell she wants to. That's what people don't realize about, children of means.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have to do the shit other children do. People was talking shit about Laura not going to school, but a lot of
She
people
is
go
in
to college.
school.
Well, they keep saying she not. She just an influencer.
She's doing
But
that too, from what Heavenly said.
people go to school to, be something in life. But if you already ahead of the game, you know,
Yeah.
I would recommend college to everybody,
You starting
especially all
out.
black children, right? So you can
Yeah, she's
know.
starting out, way ahead of everybody else.
So I'm not here for the Allura slander, because we
Nah,
got
never.
we got other kids we can talk about.
Yeah.
But
But
we're
then
just young.
Laura said, I'm not quitting school. I'm going to be a doctor. I'm just doing what I want to do. And she
I
can.
know,
Shit, she's a kid.
I know
They better
that's
claim
right.
calling her a whore and shit like that. Why she got to be a whore?
I don't like that. Just because they hate Heavenly, I don't like that.
Like, I don't like that calling the little girl like, oh, that's so disgusting. Like, why does she have to
Even
be a
Giselle's
whore?
daughters, like that was disgusting. And
Yes, why?
what
They are
about Mia?
privileged.
What about Mia pretending like she want to go over there to Atlanta, like as if she would be able to handle the Atlanta girls? If Giselle ran you off of um, the stage, the Potomac reunion stage, you damn sure ain't gonna make it in Atlanta, boo boo. Especially not with all the lying and carrying on you be doing.
Yeah, ride her ass to the makeup come off.
She be crying every scene.
Yeah, they'll keep her ass crying because she don't like to be questioned.
No,
They
ain't
gonna ask her
nobody.
too many questions.
They ain't gonna like Mia at all.
Mm-mm. No.
So
I don't understand what her thing is. Like, what does she think these grown women, how did she thought those grown women was going to accept her having a husband and a boyfriend, and then you throwing your kids under the bus like that? Ain't nobody with sense, common sense, gonna fall for that. Nobody, no, no, ma'am.
they let you get away with it because you were painting a picture much different from what it actually was. They really during filming they didn't have the luxury of seeing the shit you was doing on social media or what's going on now, or seeing what you're doing in the confessionals, or seeing what you filming with Gordon and what you got going
Mm-hmm.
on. But now everybody sees what the bullshit. Everybody sees the bullshit, Mia.
Yeah.
And I believe that if Karen was coming back, Mia wouldn't be coming back.
Oh, baby, Karen will ride her. Ooh, ooh. She'll be on her back. Okay.
Yeah, jail and all. Poor Karen. I wonder what Karen's doing right now.
Sleep.
Right? Probably so. It's probably what do they call it? Like lights out or some shit.
Lights out.
Don't you gotta go
Clank,
to bed?
clankety
I think you
clank,
gotta go
bitch.
to bed at a certain time. You gotta go in your cell at a certain. You just can't be up
Uh
and
huh.
out.
Clankety clank, bitch.
Cause she's not in federal jail, right? No,
I
she's in
don't think so.
county jail.
Poor Karen. I couldn't do a day I've been in holding cell before. That shit was enough for me.
What's up, Amy J? I went to jail for a week.
Oh gosh, no ma'am.
I stayed. I didn't get past quarantine. And somebody that I knew worked there, and they kept me in quarantine. I didn't have to go to general population.
Okay.
I was in some trouble, child.
Yeah, I was in a holding cell. I had to go turn myself in.
Child, the stories I could tell.
Me too.
Ever to jail. You don't want to go to jail. Jail. Oh my God. So like in Philly, you got to go down to the roundhouse. I don't think they have the roundhouse anymore. And it's literally like a round building, and you got to sit down there until you see like the first judge, like the one that set your bail. And if you don't get bailed out in a certain amount of time, which is like an hour or something like that, they send you up to State Road, and that's where all the prisons are. And that's where
Mm.
you get processed and go, do all that other shit. But down in the roundhouse, it's disgusting. It's like they haven't cleaned the cells since they opened.
Oh no. No, no, no.
Everybody has to share the same toilet.
No.
There's no toilet paper roll. They'll the jail is overcrowded, so it's like 6, 8 people in the cell with one bed. Like you gotta sit on the floor. Everybody gotta people fighting over the thing to lay on. You just waiting to give you cheese sandwiches. If you say I forget what you got to say to get a peanut butter sandwich. I remember this one girl. She had a period. She kept dipping her hands in her pants and bringing her hand out like this and showing everybody. It was just a mess because they only give you like a little bit of tissue to for if you say you have to like call the guard to get some tissue.
Oh no, that's disgusting. I hope they don't do that anymore.
They do it. They don't give a shit. Like when you go to jail, like all the rights you think you have as an American citizen out this goddamn window. They do not care about you at all. And you really have to be somebody or know somebody in the jail to like get anything.
That's disgusting.
It is. It's
Damn.
no rights in jail. Like it's not. You just it's a total mind fuck.
I was in the holding cell. I guess it was a hold. I don't know what I was in. The little waiting room until whatever. Yeah, no. No, no, no.
Jail is not is don't
Mm-mm.
nobody want to go. Don't go to jail. If you don't have to.
Damn. And then for Karen to have to go, as being a privileged person, well, she's a public person, a public figure. Like, did they give her any, like, did she have special privileges? You know.
They might not. Hopefully they do. We haven't heard anything bad, so
Yeah,
hopefully.
no news is good news.
Right. She ain't dead. We ain't hear nothing. Montgomery County Jail are clean. It just be and it just bad. Montgomery County. Where are you? Hold up. Sorry.
Hi, Amy J. Hi, Shelves. Do y'all
Oh,
hear any
Shelps.
feedback on my end, ladies?
Shelps is here. I ain't see Shelps. Hey, Shelps. DMV. Yeah, I think Montgomery County. It might be connected to our Montgomery County. Cause it's near Montgomery County. It's like Delaware. Delaware goes into yeah. Jail is just jail.
Mm-mm.
What else did I want to talk
Yeah,
about?
jail is just jail. Like, no, I don't want to go.
Speaking speaking of jail, did y'all see?
Hi,
Did y'all
DGF.
DGF's here driving? Did y'all
Mm-hmm.
see the little girl that was fighting with the tall boy at the school?
No, I heard somebody say, I think you and Gabor mentioned that yesterday or something like that.
Shelb said a tiny bit of feedback. I don't hear it, but
Okay.
let me pull up the video. It'll be easier for me to find it on my iPhone. Hold on, and that's my iPad. Oops.
DGF dropped the link in the chat.
Hold on. All right, let me see. I can't see nothing. I don't see a chat. Something. I don't see it. All right. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just pulling up the fight.
Okay. Now I don't hear no feedback from myself. Now what the hell is? Oh yes, I do. Okay. Maybe if I talk too loud. I don't know.
Hold
I might need to get on my computer.
up. Fight.
Hi, Malia, Malaya, Lachelle. Hello.
Oh my God, there's so many fights.
Yeah, DGF dropped something in the chat.
All right, I'll look for it in a second. Hold on.
Okay.
I want to find what I'm talking about. High school girl fight. Jeez, there's so many fights. Let me just Google it.
I saw this one fight. These two boys was fighting, and the teacher was opening the door, hollering down the hall, like yes, and then he closed the door. The boys still fighting. Nobody touched this man. He was so scared he fell on the floor. He was falling, running from the fight. I'm like, sir, why you just ain't stay your ass out the class?
Hold on, I
Uh,
can't find it. High school boy and girl fight. 2 days ago. Let's see if this is the one. This is.
oh yeah, Amy J, that teacher broke her leg. Yeah, that was crazy. Did she sue or something like that? Did she sue them people or something? I can't really remember. It's been like about 2 years ago.
That's the student athlete. Let me see. Is this the
Oh, okay, they fired her. Okay. Damn, they fired the lady? What the hell? I need to go look that up. That's crazy. They fired her. I can't remember what happened as to why her leg was broken. Um, that's wild. That's crazy. Yeah, I got to look that up. Broke that damn lady leg. I think everybody need their ass beat when they fighting in or maybe that was the lady who's fighting with no drawers on. Shelves is crazy. It's too many. It's too many of those conversations out there where the students are touching the teachers, or the teachers are having to, you know, defend themselves, and you can't defend yourself. Well, you're not supposed to defend yourself, but that's crazy. These damn kids be big as the teachers are bigger than the teachers. They think they grown. You think they can't tell them nothing. The mammies ain't hitting on nothing. Or the parents 10 years older than the damn children, or they mind is 10 years older than the children. You can't do nothing with kids these days. I don't understand. I really don't. Why these kids want to put their hands on teachers, or either just do so much so where the teachers, can't defend themselves. Or it's like if you leave the kids in the classroom when they fighting, that's an automatic termination, because you left the kids alone. So it's like, what do you do? It's crazy. It's crazy. I have a lot of, my mom is a teacher. I have a lot of my sister's a teacher. She teaches special needs. I have a lot of friends that are in administration and in the classrooms, and it's wild. I used to work in the school system as well, but it's wild. Yeah, they think they're grown and you are a child. Stay in a child's place. Okay, Richie, you giving me feedback.
Me? I'm gonna restart it again.
Eh, but I don't know. But yeah, it's crazy. They think they are grown. They do think they're grown. They do. And then the parents don't hold them accountable. They think, it's okay for whatever they do. They think it's okay for them to be mouthy, to be disrespectful to the teachers. And it's not okay. Y'all are children.
And
Let your parents fight your battles.
these kids are out of control.
Yes, hell, the parents out of control.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, but I forgot about that lady that didn't have no underwear on.
Wait, what?
It's crazy out here. I was working in the school system. I was younger, a lot younger. I'm gonna tell the story. And I had on a skirt, had on some little kitten heels. I had on the thongs,
Kitten hell. Not a kitten hell. A kitten hell.
and I had a thong on, and
Oh.
I was in the nurse office helping a student. And after the student left out, I had to move the wheelchair. The wheelchair rolled back, and I fell. Why I fell? My whole ass was out. And the assistant
Oh.
principal walked by, child. I was so embarrassed.
Hey Trent. Hey Wizard. Oh, I'm missing everybody. Hey Amy. Chubb. DJ Grown. Wizard.
Hey
DJ
everybody, what's up? What y'all
Black
doing?
Fat. Chubb. Ooh. I'm about to show this fight real quick.
Okay. Hey, Trent.
Hey, what y'all talking about? Students fighting teachers? Teachers fighting students?
The
All,
students
Students
all of
fighting
punching
the
each
teachers?
other.
above.
Students fighting each other. But I wanted to say a lot of people are on the girl side, and the girl is wrong.
Mm.
And if I could get this to work, here we go with the bullshit. Is it up yet? Okay, it's coming. All right, any day now. Can y'all hear me still?
Yes.
Yeah, we hear you fine.
Oh, come on, StreamYard. Performance dismiss. All right, hold on.
Where was this fight at? Somewhere in Philly? Somewhere up north?
No, it's in a middle school in,
Middle school.
yes, a middle school. Um,
Okay. So this is 13, 14. 12 to 14 years old? Oh, wow. Okay.
It says middle school on. Okay, so is it up yet? God damn.
Are you on your phone?
I'm using my computer for the StreamYard at the stage.
Okay.
I feel so bad. In my middle school, this girl she fought one of the deans, and he tried to restrain her. He didn't want to swing back, but then she bit him, and he still didn't swing back at her. She was throwing jabs at him, hit him in the
Oh,
face.
wow.
When he finally pinned her, she bit him and like bit
Oh
as
my
hard as she could bite.
god.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't even touch them bastards now.
I saw a
His
teacher.
wife made him retire after that.
Yeah.
She's scared for his safety.
Kids started
He
fighting.
was a
Then he was
young dean
holding
too.
them back, and then the teacher he hit the teacher, and the teacher just automatically was like, "Pow!" And then he started fighting one of the students. It's just too much.
That's why teachers shouldn't have guns either, because a lot of teachers be really reactionary.
Oh, no, they definitely don't need don't need no guns.
I saw
No.
But I could see them with tasers though. Maybe a little bit of pepper spray on the kids.
it might be worse.
Yeah. Maybe a light taser.
But
Enough
I
to
could
get them up
definitely
off
be
of them.
I'd probably be looking for reasons to use my taser, so that might not be a good idea either. If that's
Yeah.
teachers like me to.
They don't need law enforcement grade.
Oh, you mean like a little Amazon taser?
Yeah. Little Chinese store taser.
They don't work, do they? I got one of them.
Yeah.
They make the sound that's scary. All you need to hear is the sound. That'll subdue somebody. They ain't gotta actually feel it.
Okay.
Them little bastards don't care. All right, let's see. Can we get some sound? Okay, I don't know if can y'all see. Let's see.
Why she talking out on baby? Why fucking fucking a hydroponic is crazy work, man.
All right, so you see that the girl he is.
Oh no. Why
I'll
she
see
talking
if we
out
played a
on
couple times.
baby? Why fucking fucking a hydroponic is crazy work, man. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, baby. Bro, tell the guy, chill the fuck out, damn. Oh
Are those two students?
Yeah. So I'm gonna take the sound. So everybody is up in arms because he knocked her out, apparently. But first of all, she is the aggressor, and he's twice her size. First of all, and she is. If you go when it starts over, which is about to, there it is. He is really just restraining her. He's not hitting her. He's not. She's grabbing his shirt. She's He pushes her. Then she hits him with the laptop. And she hits him in his face, and he's still just grabbing her. She grabbed his glasses. Then he slams her. But they said before that she was hitting him with a metal bottle, and when that didn't work, yeah, he is looking for someone to come and get her. And the teacher just standing there. They come after he like slams her or whatever. She got charged with assault. He got charged with battery. But they said before that she was trying to hit him with a metal bottle, and when that didn't work, I guess she stepped it up to the laptop. I don't know, but everyone's up in arms. All the black people are like, "Oh, you
She need to
know."
ask, well, if you hit somebody with a laptop and a metal bottle and you still lost, you deserve. I mean, you ain't got no business picking up nothing metal and losing. The fuck?
Why was she hitting him? I don't know why, but he's
It
twice
seemed like
your
she was just
damn
hitting him just to
size.
make him. It seemed like she was just trying to make him mad because he's a middle schooler. If you had a metal bottle, you could have really hurt him. So she wasn't really trying to hurt him. She was just being a pest.
They said she's a bully, so I
Not
don't
a
know why
very
she was trying to
effective
bully
one.
him. Well, maybe people her size, she probably can bully, but he's just kind of playing with her until she hits him with their laptop. I don't think he's wrong. I think the adults should have stepped in. Maybe they wanted her to get her ass beat. Maybe they tired. Show up said, my sons wear glasses, and this little girl scratched them from him, and I told him you better defend yourself and get to shit back. Fast ass little thing. Yeah, like she's like, but is he just supposed to keep letting this girl hit him? And he still didn't really hit her. He just slammed her ass like a bug, just squashed her like a damn bug. But still,
But
sit
she's
your ass
hanging on to
down.
him. She's hanging on to him as if she wants something to happen. Like, what are you doing? You're hanging on to this man's shirt like a damn
Yes.
I think
kangaroo.
she's hanging. I think she's hanging on to him because every time he gets loose, he kind of throws her into something. Like, yeah,
Like
And the
stop.
teacher is in there.
Yeah, as soon as she falls to the ground, I think they run over. I think those are the teachers. Maybe I'm not sure.
Those must be classmates because ain't no damn way the teachers walk over directly. Nah, no.
She's
Uh-uh.
getting ready for him to let go so she can swing. Exactly. He's holding her down so she won't. So she stopped and she's still going. I don't think he's wrong.
I
I
don't
need to
know.
see
Oh,
the
that's not enough
beginning.
footage for me. Yeah, me too. That's not enough footage for me. It seemed like every time he got loose of her, he was being aggressive too.
That he was being aggressive. Well, let me share the screen again.
Yeah, because I don't know how long that it took them to get to that point where she's just hanging on for dear life.
Let's watch
Yeah,
it.
and like while every time he like got loose of her, he was throwing her into the desk.
I'm gonna put it back up.
And that boy is like 2 feet taller than her. Like, what the hell? What? I hate I got feedback. Oh God.
Well, if it matters, if I can't hear it.
Then you must be the cause, Richie, if you're the only one who can't hear it.
It is. Because when she was off camera, I was talking and I didn't hear it. She must got something else open or something. I don't know.
I have my laptop. I noticed that you said you uh heard feedback when I opened my laptop, and my laptop is on mute. I think yeah, it's on mute because that was giving me feedback. Now it's not showing it. Uh, all right, so you're saying that he's being aggressive with her? Let me see.
Yeah, it seems like mutual combat. He's
Yeah,
not
because
restraining her though.
he got charged with battery. She got a charged with assault.
Okay. Which is worse? Assault?
Yeah, I think battery is like.
Battery?
Let's see, what's battery?
Wizard said Garcelle probably started it.
You know she did, Wizard. You know she did.
Is he calling the little girl Garcelle?
No, he's just saying in
Or
general.
he's calling
So
like
starts
Garcelle
everything.
Garcelle?
Garcelle start everything.
Y'all do not like that lady.
Hitting is battery, girl, Lick Grossman said. So let's see. Share this tab.
So the assault is holding on?
It says that in legal terms, assault is the threat or attempt to cause harm, while battery is the actual unlawful physical contact. Here's a more detailed explanation. Assault involves creating a reasonable fear or apprehension of imminent harm or offensive contact. No actual physical contact is required for an assault to occur. Examples: threatening someone with a weapon, raising your fist, intent to strike. Battery involves unlawful application of force or violence to another person, requires physical contact, even if minimal. Examples: slapping someone. So I guess battery is the, like LeGrossman said, girl LeGrossman said, um, battery is the actual hitting. I would think
Okay.
assault would be like the hitting part, because like assault.
Yeah, you assaulted me.
Gigi's here. What's up, Gigi? Can you hear us? So I don't
Can you hear
know.
me?
Yeah, we can hear you. These kids are
Hello.
out of control. Is the bottom
They are.
ass line. I feel like she's
I
wrong.
say what's up.
All right, let me take this off. Oh, let's see.
Have
My
y'all talked
nephew.
about anything else?
Yeah, of course. Okay, my nephew was getting bullied at his new school for
Of
two
course.
grades. He started going to fighting classes. His bully jumped him, and my nephew whooped his ass so bad the boy family press charges. That's usually what happens. The bully want to go cry when he gets his ass whipped. All right, so what's next on the docket?
We talked about married to medicine a little bit in the RHOA.
Married to medicine. I feel like now that Phaedra is gone, they circled the block back around to Quad because Quad and Simone are fighting in the preview. Have you seen the preview?
Yeah, that shit was wild.
Did you see it, Trent? Is he still here?
Yeah, Trent. Yeah, he's still up there. I don't know if he's muted or
Who,
not.
me? I'm saying.
Yeah. Did you see the previews for Married to Medicine?
No, I hear everybody talking about it though. I guess Simone got into Quad's face.
Yeah, they look like they was about to fight.
That's why I don't watch that show. I can't watch my doctors acting like that. They do so way too much for me. I'll never watch that show.
Simone was just like just going there, like she just got a hair up her ass for Quad.
But on RHOA, how do you feel about what Gabor was saying about having a surrogate? Because I watched Shamia explain what happened. So the lady was pregnant with her daughter.
Uh
Then
huh.
the lady got diagnosed with cancer, and the
Right.
doctor told her she had two options. She said you can do emergency chemo, but you can't do chemo while you're pregnant, or
Okay.
you can finish the pregnancy and die. So you got to choose your life over somebody else's child. Now that makes you awkward. That makes the actual parent feel awkward. Like, damn, like I already know you're not gonna choose my child over you, but fuck, like people don't think about that when they hire these surrogates. Like, if it's between them and your child, they don't even know your child.
Y'all don't want to know what I really think about.
Oh yes, we do.
Y'all. Y'all don't. Gigi, are you here?
Yeah. Can you hear
I
me?
don't know why we can't see you or your avatar. Maybe go out and come back in.
Oh, I'll try it.
Okay.
Yeah, Wizard is right. They did have her like popping out babies like she was some kind of farm animal.
Wait, what happened?
That one chick that was carrying Shimi's baby, and she had Candy's kids and everybody else in Atlanta too. They always got to use the same doctor, the same surrogate. Like, damn, it's like 6 million people in Atlanta.
What's it say? I don't mind doctors acting like that. You just ain't treating me like that. Hold on, let me let Gigi back in.
Now the
There
thing
you
is,
go.
I mean, well, not my best friend. One of my good friends had cancer, breast cancer,
Mm-hmm.
and she was pregnant,
Oh.
and she ended up having her son early so that she could start her chemo. Um, he was premature, but he was fine, of course. But um, she had him like 4 months early. I can't really remember the time frame, but he
Oh my
22
god.
now.
Gigi, you gonna have to start watching Bravo with us.
Is that a reality TV show?
It's a network, and we watch all the housewife shows on Bravo.
What's
But
it
we'll get
on?
to,
Because I got this little box to where I get everything for free.
so right now we are all watching Real Housewives of Atlanta, and it comes on tomorrow on some Sundays.
I think my
We'll
mom
get,
watches it.
we'll get to current events in the after we talk about our housewives.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
just chilling. I'm waiting for my video game to download right now.
what I think about surrogates is that I don't want to get in trouble.
We're on Patreon.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we on
Well,
Patreon.
we're saying like
Are
we
we on
are.
Patreon?
I
Is
don't
No.
understand
Patreon?
Patreon.
Is this YouTube? Or are
I,
we on Patreon?
I
Like
barely
Gabor?
got any subscribers on
It's
YouTube. I know I ain't gonna have no
it's
Patreon.
StreamYard technically, so go ahead and talk, Rich.
You know how Gabor is. Are we on YouTube? Or this YouTube? Is this Patreon?
And
Hold
then
on a minute. I don't
regardless of
know.
the answer, he be talking anyway.
I just feel like nature has a way of weeding out the weak. It's just the natural selection, natural order, and a lot of people who are having children and like bringing children into this world through surrogacy and in vitro. And I don't want to shit on anybody's,
And
you
you
know.
saying the reason the Beyonce's kids are slow is because they were in a freezer for 10 years before she
I
decided to take
saw
them.
Oh,
Beyonce carry her motherfucking babies. Okay,
oh, 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 Trent.
After she thawed them out first.
no, and I think. What do y'all think about this autism epidemic? I'm calling it an epidemic because
There's
we ain't never had
chemicals,
this much
chemicals in the
autism
food.
when I was younger. Do you think that this rise in surrogacy and in vitro, the freezer babies, um, do y'all think that what is adding to all of this autism? Number
I
one,
think we're just more aware now. I think it's always been this way. We just weren't really.
Uh,
shit,
Microwavable food has been proven to increase autism as well as having children at older ages.
Wait, what food isn't microwavable? You can microwave any food, right? Yeah, sure. What are you trying
so
to?
Well,
you
yeah,
just think
I'm
any
talking about
microwave food?
like the dinner table, like trays, you know what I'm talking about, that you just throw in, you heat up, and it's just kind of like ready for you to eat.
Like Mrs.
You're not,
What is it called? Stofers, Mrs.
Marie
yeah, like
Calendar.
Marie
Stouffer's,
Callender's.
yeah, all that, like
All the
DiGiorno and
food.
all that stuff.
All Yeah, all that food. My
Shelby, you
daddy,
trying
he
to get
puts
me
his food in the
canceled before
oven.
I even get monetized, child. Ooh, child. Let's see. Y'all flipped the table. I said shake it a little bit and is okay. Processed food, everything to go. Yes.
They say
Um,
microplastics too, but so I don't know. I don't think you can avoid those.
it just seems like a lot of
Yeah,
children
no
have
avoiding that.
autism now, and it's like I know we say, "Oh, we didn't catch it early," but like before, but it's a lot of people with autism now. Like a lot of kids with autism now. I know a lot of people don't get vaccinated anymore, or people blame vaccinations. But
Also, another reason is less socialization because there's not as much community anymore, so they don't have, or people have less kids, so there's less siblings that they get to play with. That also causes
Yeah,
it
and
because they
plus you
don't have,
couldn't you weren't allowed to be socially awkward back in the day either, Richie. They would throw your ass
yeah,
outside. You gonna play with them kids any damn way.
True,
yeah,
true.
So
just gonna socialize the autism away, huh?
that's pretty much what we
basically.
did back in the day.
Oh, he just a little slow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he just a
and
little
then
delayed.
even if they realized you were kind of awkward, they'd be like, "Oh, you'd be cool anyway." You know, and once people accept, they learn to accept you when you're forced to, when they force you out there, the kids will learn to accept you in your own way. So I don't think that's why we didn't really label people. We just kind of learned each other and accepted each other, or didn't.
Yeah, I guess.
Another thing is a kind of a status thing because some parents want their kids to be diagnosed with it, which it sounds kind of weird, but
It's a financial thing as well.
They want that check, that
Yep.
social security, that disability
And
check.
some of the parents are just weird. Like some of them be trying to like castrate their sons at 3 years old, and
Oh
oh,
my
he's
god.
trans. Like everybody do be wanting their kids to have labels.
yep.
Oh no. Shelp said one of my twins' arms is broken during my C-section. He was in the NICU for 10 days. Had to fly out a helicopter to LA. He's on the spectrum. Oh no.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
They don't. No, they do not, Shelp. They don't have our best interests at heart. Shit, my sister damn near died. I think my little nephew might have autism.
And see, okay, so would you? So are you opposed to because T? Well, maybe if she found another man, maybe the Lord will bless her womb to get pregnant. Never mind. Let me be quiet. Never mind.
I feel like her womb is under like a lot of stress with Gregory. And sometimes the Lord, you know, maybe
God
that's
said
not the
no.
man. Yeah, God said no.
Okay. I said that, and somebody made a comment in my chat about me saying that, and I said, "Fuck you."
Do y'all think that would be a good idea for her to have a baby with Gregory?
Hell no, no,
I
no,
don't think I ain't gonna
no.
say
I
who
think
he
Gabor ruined it for me because now every time I see these kids, they do look old to me. Even Brooklyn looks soulful.
is. Soulful.
Them they old people babies.
I've always heard that if you have a baby with an old man, your baby gonna look old. If you think about it, the sperm is old. Even eggs get old. Just older people having babies in general.
Richie, our sperm doesn't get old. We reabsorb it every day and make fresh ones.
Please, that shit is old.
That's true.
But we're supposed to.
It's still old. It's in your old body and your old balls.
Hey, when Gabor said them kids like them G kids, they look them old. I can't get over it.
The sugar babies for
They
me.
do. That little girl, she's like a
What her
50
name
year
is?
old in an 8 year old's body.
Is what did
So
what's their name? Lele, Lulu?
I don't
I
know their
don't
name.
even know.
I
I
can't
think they're
remember.
called helmet wearers. I don't know.
What am I about to say? So why do they say old men have worms?
Worms?
Probably
Yeah.
because back in the day, most of them did have worms. You know, men never went to their doctor to get checked for any damn thing.
No, I think does it come out like you know how like regular semen comes out?
No, Richie, no, 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 no.
Richie, I do
Does
not
it
know.
come
I'm not
out
in the
like
bad
silly
date book.
string?
I'm not turning tricks. I don't know
Does it come out
what's
like
coming out
silly
of these.
string when you get old?
Does it come like spaghetti noodles?
Like worms? Like does it come out like that? Does anybody know? Gigi, do you
I
know?
don't know. I'm not old yet, so I don't know.
The old y'all don't talk about it.
I've never heard that.
You never heard old men have worms?
That
Uh-uh.
is crazy. Yeah, I've heard that, but
Yeah, the
my
girls
husband is
heard
10. My husband is 11 years older than me, and he doesn't have silly string. Not
it.
yet, but I'm gonna look for it in about 10 years.
I'm about to Google it.
Oh God.
I mean, it could be from eating a lot of pork or
Oh
stuff
shit.
like that.
Like literal worms. Somebody said maybe that's
Yeah.
Wizard said that's a Philly thing. Nah, Wizard, that's an old man thing. They said they got worms. Um, what else?
Did y'all see the video of Mia when she was on Say Yes to the Dress?
Yes.
She has been on everything. She's so desperate to be on TV. I went back and watched that TLC biopic, and it's not as good as I remember it being. And mainly because of Drew and Shamir.
Did Shamia have an active role in it?
She had a line.
Y'all leave Shamia alone.
That's what I went to
Love
investigate because
Shamia
I didn't
now.
remember
I'm gonna
her at
let
all.
y'all
But she
have
did
it.
have one line. She spoke.
What is it? She was pregnant girl number one or something?
That was her line because Drew Sidora was like, "Who are you?" And she was like, "I'm Dallas's baby's mama," and that was her dramatic
Okay. Wow.
rendition.
Do y'all think Portia is hating on Shamia? I
Yeah,
saw.
Portia is not a girl's girl. She hates on everybody.
Yeah, I
Just an
think Portia
envious.
is jealous hearted of anybody doing better than her.
Hmm.
I saw a lady on Instagram saying that Portia misses all of Shamia's milestone events, like her wedding. She had another party, I think something to do with Candy. She didn't come to that because she said she was beefing with Kenya. She didn't go to her wedding because she said she didn't want to spend $10,000 on a ticket. Um, and
I
now
thought
her
it was her
party.
No, I
health.
did not say that.
I thought it was her health, her legs or something.
I don't know. She
Or
said
that
she
was
had
the
to
lie
get.
she
She said
told.
something about her legs can't be down, can't be that her legs need to be elevated or something. I don't know, but she don't like Shamia. She just
I don't
keeps her
Okay.
think
around
so
just in
either.
case she's down bad and she needs somebody to access.
when Jennifer took. Do y'all remember when on Beverly Hills when Sutton had her fashion show? Okay, when Jennifer Tilly was at rehearsal, she was throwing shade when she said Sutton forgets I'm famous.
What did she say?
She said, y'all remember on Beverly Hills when Sutton had her fashion show when Jennifer
No, what
Tilly
did you say? What was the shade?
Jennifer was just like, I think Sutton forgets that I'm famous, and because Sutton was like bossing her around. That's the only thing I remember. Speaking of Beverly Hills, um, what do y'all think about the room assignments of um? So I want to turn over. So what do you think about the room assignments that Bose made up and put Kyle away
Explain it
from?
to me.
She put herself, Erica, and Dorit in a room. She put Kyle and Kathy in a room. You know Kyle can't stand Kathy. And then she put Sutton, Jennifer. She put her ops, Sutton, Jennifer, and Garcelle in a villa where they had to climb like a lot of steps. Um, I
Which
wonder
island are
how.
they on again?
Hmm.
What island did they go to?
I forget. Is it Puerto Vallarta? I don't know.
Oh, they're in Mexico.
Are they? I forget where they
I
at.
know they were in the
I thought
Caribbean
they went to
somewhere,
the.
but I can't.
They was in the Caribbean, or
Some
Caribbean
people
island.
consider Mexico the Caribbean, and it throws
Oh,
me off because I don't consider it.
St. Lucia. They
oh.
said St. Lucia. They said
Maybe Yucatan.
Wizard said Sutton's gonna turn on Garcelle after those confessionals. I liked all the pretty girls in one villa. Which girls are those? She was saying little things. Sutton, you're so good at directing the fashion show. You're so nice. I guess that was Jennifer Tilly, St. Lucia. What show are y'all watching? Wizard, what show are you watching? Because who are the pretty girls?
But that sounds like a typical room setup to me. I mean, I don't watch the show, but just going by what you're saying, the ops in
Well,
one room.
usually Kyle, Erica, and Dorit would be together. So Bose basically replaced Kyle with herself and stuck her in the room with Kathy. You know, Kyle has to babysit Kathy anytime they stay together. Like Kathy's putting blush on her lips and shit like that. She can't do her makeup. You know, she put her eardrops in her eyes the last time.
Is that the
Um,
drunk lady, or
but y'all consider Kathy drunk?
or she on drugs?
Kathy gives a doll's tea. Dorit and Erica. Dorit been looking haggardly nowadays. Was it y'all been seeing Dorit on Watch What Happens Live? She's been looking very haggard. They ain't want Kyle trying no lesbians. Stop it. Um, yeah. So she's put the girls up, bows. And on the preview, Sutton is like, I'm not gonna be y'all punching bag or your whipping boy or whatever she said because Dorit. This is my thing with Dorit. You know, people are pro Sutton, pro Dorit or whatever. I'm team Sutton with the whole wallet comment. But this is my thing with Dorit. Now that she's back cool with Kyle, now she wants to start picking on Sutton again. And it's getting tired. Every episode, Dorit has to fight with somebody. And we keep seeing these things with Erica saying basically she's sick of Garcelle. She's sick of she don't like the way Garcelle they don't like even on this trip they were saying they didn't like how Garcelle had said that what you call him was her spokesperson, that Bose was Dorit's spokesperson, and then so they're all talking about the other girls in their villa, and what I don't like about Dorit is every episode she's like taking over with these fights with everybody, and you have Erica who has some beef brewing. I want Bose to have a moment separate than Dorit. Maybe she can address Garcelle, but we can't get to any of that because of Dorit and her bullshit. Now she wants to keep coming at Sutton, and the last time I checked, Sutton said I don't want to be a friend. We're not going to be friends, and that's it. So you keep bringing this shit up. I'm trying to apologize to you. You don't want that. Like, what do you want? Like, maybe focus on Camille's friend that she said you owed hundreds of thousands of dollars to, the lady that was chasing you around the pool on vacation, the IRS, the bank for your house loan. Like, focus on that. Like, stop focusing on me. I offered a hand to help you. You want to keep cussing me out, so it's fuck you. Plain and simple. It's nothing to keep fighting over. The REIT is really starting to work
Oh
my
my god.
nerves. And like Sutton said,
Is
with
it? You think Bo's got a battery in her back?
yes, if Bose wasn't with Dorit and now Erica, she wouldn't have beef with anybody. You think Dorit Owen folks makes her more relatable? Boy, bye. I don't owe anybody anything.
I need help. I'm in a crisis.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Well,
What's
first, let me
wrong?
ask you this: what are your thoughts on Tasha K?
Um, she's Tasha K.
Would
I
you
don't
ever do
really
business with her?
no. Like doing an interview with her.
Just any kind of business on any level.
Um, I mean, as a YouTuber, maybe.
Okay, so then I don't feel too stupid. I kind of feel like she scammed me out of $3,000.
For what?
So she has on her channel an option where you can advertise with her,
Uh
and it
huh.
says YouTube advertising is $1,000.
Right.
So I sent an email to ask, for further details, like well, it has a bunch of questions, and I never got any response. So I just said, "Fuck it." Obviously, she doesn't respond to messages without the payment. So I paid her the $1,000, and then immediately I got an email and a phone call from her. But right, like this bitch is like, but whatever, it is what it is. She'll get money, bitch. I can't get mad at that.
Right.
Um, so she decides to, I guess, hustle me because she was like, "Oh, so the $1,000, that's just basically me shouting out your product one time on a YouTube live."
Oh.
She was like, but she's like, I can do that tonight if you want. But what the majority of my customers do is they do the 30 days package, and it's $3,000. Where on all my platforms, YouTube, both my YouTube channels, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, I promote your business throughout the
Mm-hmm.
entire 30 days.
You got
So
jokes.
it's March what 15th, and she has not promoted. I haven't seen an ad for my product once.
When did you
So I spoke on the phone with her on March 2nd, and then her business partner was like, "Oh, I forgot to send you the contract. I need to sign contract first." So the contract didn't come until March 10th. So that was a cute little excuse. And then she did like a live, I think, that night, and I was like, I still didn't see anything. And he was like, "Oh, well, she also needs you to send her some of your products." I'm like, "Why? She's supposed to just be playing an infomercial like she plays everybody else's infomercial." But that's fine.
is
I'll go
that
ahead
in the
and put it in there.
contract? The product thing?
I don't know. I didn't read the contract. I didn't
Oh my
think it
god.
was that. I didn't think it was rocket science. I asked you to play a commercial for me, like you play everybody else's commercial. I feel like I didn't give you a $1 million, but I gave you a lot of money just to be handing somebody for no fucking reason.
So what if you didn't have a product to send her? What if it was just a service? Then what?
She would have had another bullshit excuse, is what I'm thinking.
So how did you pay it?
With my credit card.
I would dispute the charges. I would, if you want to send another email and say, um, so you don't want to send her any product. You just feel like that's some bullshit, basically. What if you don't mind me asking? What's the
I'm
product?
asking you, do you feel like that's some bullshit? Like, how would you feel if it's been like, if it's the month is halfway through and we had a conversation, a Zoom conversation at that, and it was pretty much cut and dry. I pay you, you promote my product. I don't give a fuck how many times you do it, just do it. Like, it's not gonna ask for a whole lot.
I would give a final email, final thing of communication for my record saying what we discussed, what hasn't happened, the dates, what you expect to happen. And if she doesn't do it, I will dispute the charges with my bank, and I will let it be known that that's what I'm going to do.
So just end all business ties with her to never even work with her again in the future, and just say, bitch, I feel
No,
like you're
I'm
trying to scam
saying
me.
send some communications that that I had an agreement made. We spoke on such and such date. We discussed. You promoted my product. I paid you $1,000 on the first day. You said that was just for one day. I didn't even get the one day. Um, I didn't even get one day of promotion. You talked me into getting the 30-day deal, and we discussed you promoting my product for 30 days on all your platforms. Granted, the contract came a few days later, but it was still signed, still delivered, and you have full payment, and you haven't maintained your, basically your end of the contract, your end default of the contract. So if I don't see any results,
She's
if I
very
don't,
much in default. And I also left out a detail. So, like, the day that I made the $3,000 payment, the next day she went to the Caribbean for a birthday trip. And I'm thinking, hold it, I just funded your fucking birthday trip.
probably. So is she
You gotta
back?
cut off ties with her, bro.
I got to do what?
You gotta cut it off. If you can try to get your money back, I'd say do it, but yeah, I doubt you're gonna be able to get it back, honestly.
So you just you think he should just dispute the charges?
Yeah,
I'm
Um,
dispute
thinking
the
it's gonna be like
charges
a
if you
lawsuit.
can.
you thinking
A
what?
lawsuit?
You
I'm
don't
thinking
even have
like
to
my
do that.
only option is gonna be civil.
You can dispute it with your credit
You
card. Say you paid
can,
for a service and you didn't get it. They should get
but
you're
a
insured for shit
lawsuit
like that.
usually costs more than it's worth. So it's just
No,
like
because if
I'd
you
say
win, they
talk
have
to
to
a
pay all your
lawyer.
legal fees too.
Yeah. Oh, you can make, can you, would you be able, I mean, you'd have to talk to a lawyer, but yeah, if you were able to do that. But a lot of lawyers like to talk the talk, and just take your money. So you'd have to be careful.
No, I
I'm,
sued two people last year, and my lawyers did take a lot of my fucking money, but I still ended up pretty,
you can
I
in,
dispute.
mean,
in the good side.
You can call your
as long
bank
as you're in
and
the
dispute
positive.
it and get your money back.
So this is what. So I sent her the product, and I tracked it. It was supposed to be delivered. When was Friday? Today or yesterday?
Yesterday.
And
You
so
sent.
I got an update saying it's going to be late. So she didn't get the product yet. And I was thinking like I was going to give her one day after the product. Since that was the last excuse I got that you don't have the product for some reason you need it.
Okay, so you sent the product. Is she
Yeah, I
still in
sent
St.
it last
Lucia?
week. Is she out of the country? I don't know because the mailing at the shipping address she told me to ship it to was someplace called Centerville, Virginia, but she
I
lives in
really
Broward County, Florida.
reach out to the manager, the whoever the person that contacted you, and see what's going
The
on.
point of contact.
Hmm. Since
Okay,
you
it's a
already sent the
Jamaican guy, and I'm
product,
kind of racist because I'm like this guy just because you're accent, I feel like you're a scam artist. But
you can always dispute the charges. At least get your $3,000 back.
well,
Well, you
I should do
can't
it
really do
immediately
that
or
with
should
the
I wait?
bank. You got to be careful with the bank because then they could charge you for that. But they probably won't.
No, if it was with
But,
my debit card, my bank would have given me money back immediately.
oh, they would.
They never give me any pushback. But I use my
Okay,
fucking
then
credit card.
yeah,
This is gonna be my
that
first
might
time
be the
disputing
best
with them,
option
so I
then.
don't know.
Credit cards really give you money back. That's
Oh, they
really
do.
insured more than a debit card because usually the debit card people want to investigate. They'll give you your bank will give you the credit card people will give you your money back if you just want to go do that or if you want to see if she's going to hold up her end of the bargain. Give her a couple more minutes. You know, yeah.
Yeah,
But
a big part of me is thinking I should just trust the process because she does have a lot of shit going on. She probably already had a birthday already planned. Before I even contacted her, she probably had other shit going on.
A lot
But
of people in the chat are saying it's easy to get the money back from the credit card. So that was smart of you to use a credit card.
hmm,
my
So
okay.
you
debit
don't
card,
have to.
whenever I had to request money back, it was pretty easy for me. But I go through a credit union, so it could be different. I don't know what banking he
No, I
used.
have a really long history with my bank, so they fuck with me. But either way, I have to use the
Yeah.
credit card either way. But so Richie in chat. Uh, do I give it a few more days and just trust the process and feel and just assume she's gonna do right by me?
A few days with communication. Don't just let it sit, and because the more you just don't apply pressure, they're just going to keep putting you on the back burner because that's what people do. You have to apply a little bit of pressure. I'm noticing like you don't like to do that a
I
lot.
mean, every time she goes live, I apply pressure. I'd be like, "Hey, I watched the live and I didn't see anything. So what was that about?"
Does she and they don't respond?
Yeah, that's when he was like, "Oh, let me see the contract," and then the next time he was like, "Oh, send me the product." And it's like you only need something from me after I tell you something's wrong.
Just
I don't
does
like
she
that.
respond through email though, or if you have
No,
her
I have his phone,
numbers?
personal phone number. Her point of contact, his name is Jason. He answers the phone if I call him or text him like really quick. But
You
again,
might
he
want
only
to
has these tasks
request
he needs.
her direct because he's probably trying to. I don't know these people, but usually
You
when
have
Oh,
that
you can't
happens,
contact her direct. If you contact, no, he has to contact you, and if he sets up a Zoom, it's her with her entire team. It's just like
is
a
she
whole
like
goon
a big
squad.
deal? Like I don't know
yeah,
this person. Is she like a big deal?
She
yes,
has like
on
1.5 million
YouTube.
followers on YouTube.
Okay, yeah,
I think
yeah,
you need to start having your communication being written so you can have a paper trail. Because phone calls are hard to prove. Um, what was said on the phone calls.
yeah. And even if you do call, you have to state that you are recording before you let her know, or before she answers any questions.
And I would ask for a date that is supposed to be on the, what date, what week or whatever. I would ask when is it supposed to premiere because this is too much.
Well,
And
when you fill out the form, it asks you to select a start date, and I selected the 24 hours from that day, so it was supposed to be March 3rd.
so they're in breach of contract. I would say that in my next email. You're in breach of contract, and I'm going to dispute the charges if I don't see my products promoted.
Especially when you have to send her something. So they shouldn't even offer you a 24-hour turnaround time. They should offer you maybe 7 days or whatever. You send me the shit so I can review it or whatever, whatever. And then in 7 days you should be on the show or whatever. But
Okay,
yeah,
so
no.
let me better explain it. That was definitely bullshit because she's not going to be reviewing the product. She's just supposed to be playing an infomercial. Like it's already been produced, so that's why I don't even understand where that came from. What do you need the product for?
Yeah. So yeah, okay. This is too much. It's too confusing. It's too unnecessary. Because why are we going back and forth about a fucking infomercial?
So
You
where
Hey,
we're
know.
talk
at
to a
now
Thank
is
consultant.
you. So so okay, you're telling me. Okay, so now I feel like I'm not crazy.
they have
Talk
your
to a free
product,
consultant.
they have your money, they're not upholding their end of the contract. They're in breach of contract. There needs to be an email that goes out that says that if you want to give them one last chance to, that's what it sounds like you want to do, give them one last chance to promote your stuff. But I will let it be known that I'm going to dispute the charges, and I bet you your stuff will go right up.
Mm. And you
Nobody
said
wants to
don't be
charge them.
passive about it.
What'd
He
you
got
say?
$3,000 to throw away.
Yeah, you're being very pet. Listen, give me $3,000. I'll promote
I'll
it
do your
for you.
infomercial for free. Shit. And I ain't got but 1,000
Take your
followers.
money. Post you the first time. Cancel that, bro. Medium, they talk to the dead. Medium deal. What they selling? Let me draft you up an email. Shelb says she'll draft you up an email. Just come in and don't. No whole story. I'm already. It's already been a few days. This was the second. As for the ETA, it's multicultural night. Credit cards easy to get money back. Yeah, credit cards are easy to get your money back. You giving them one last chance to play in your face. Um, you are your brand. Protect it, brother. Yeah, stop being passive.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
No, I agree too. It's just that if I do all that, I'm gonna have to pack up my shit and go find another advertiser and start the whole process over. And
You
if
could do
they
Funky Dineva. He won't do you like that. He'll
Just hit
even
up
bring
a
you on
lawyer,
his
bro. There's
show.
a lot of
He bring on his
free
show.
lawyers you can talk to.
I think it's like
Just talk
fifteen
to a
hundred dollars
lawyer.
that he charges.
Yeah, matter of fact, just call the bank and get your money back and call Funky Dineva because he don't even charge that much. And you get to come on his show and explain your product.
Exactly. He sure you yeah. And you
And
can
your
send it to
sales will go
him.
through the roof.
Yeah, you can send him whatever it is and talk about it. Because this lady was on there talking about damn oil paintings the other day. I mean, she was. She paid for it. She was up there for maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes or something. And listen, how many? He ain't got a million subscribers, but hell, he has a reach.
And his subscribers are better than Tasha K because they a couple people that
They
went up
be
there
ringing them.
and
Yeah,
they
they
did.
be buying the people stuff.
Yeah, they his followers actually buy the stuff.
Yeah, and he reports back to what they've done on like y'all ran the lady cash register up. He say shit like that the next day or so. Yes, they do.
Well, goddamn, I wish I would have had this conference before I gave this bitch 3,000.
Yeah, I gave you my phone number, didn't I?
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
I just didn't think it was that difficult though. 'Cause, like when it's cut and dry, you have a platform where you actually
But it's Tasha
solicit
K.
advertisement. Yeah, I see that now. I see she's kind of like a toxic person. Like
Shelby
she's getting a
said,
kick out of being doing this
"Did you
stuff.
read the agreement? Did they specify the arrangement before the payment?" No, they had him give him. They had, which was a red flag to begin with, when they wouldn't answer you until you gave them $1,000. Um, he gave them $1,000, and then they said for $1,000 you only get one day or one thing,
Are
one
you
go
able to
round.
dispute claims that like that? Because I thought that was only for like scams and stuff.
He paid for a service that
This
he
kind
didn't
of is a
get.
scam though, because it's been two
Well, yeah,
weeks.
it is a scam. Yeah, yeah.
You have a contract and everything. They didn't fulfill the end of the They didn't breach a contract. It says it goes up in 24 hours, and they made you send product, which I'm sure that cost you.
Yeah.
So what kind of products you got?
Oh, I have a shampoo line.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Okay.
Do you have a
Yeah, I didn't know
website or
that either.
something?
All this
What's that?
hair shit we be talking on here, you ain't tell us.
Oh,
You got a
yeah,
website
share
for it
that
or
shit.
something?
I was gonna do a shameless plug on when you were doing your cleansing routine on your short and post it in
You
the comments.
should. I'll try it. I'll
Yeah.
do a review.
All right, I'll have to send something. I'll have to send some sample bottles to everybody.
Yeah, we'll help you. But I would call Funky Daniva. I could do a video.
Yeah,
Take
I'll do
some
it
of my
too.
hair.
I'll just promote. I don't have that many followers, but shit. Somebody we'll look at it. We'll run up the
The more
website.
people that post, the better for you, visibility wise, I guess. Shells putting the letter in the thing. Somebody
You
read it.
better
I'm
do it,
got it.
Shells.
She said, "I paid for this promotion on day. I have yet to receive anything. Now you're saying I must send the product, which wasn't mentioned before. This is not what I agreed to. I need a confirmation of promotion immediately or a full refund." That's one way you can say it. But yeah, I would go. I would go with get the. If you want to wait, if you want to see what she's going to do, if you want to wait a couple more days or whatever, um, I would. You definitely need to send written. Don't. I won't even call this other guy that told you to send product. I would send an email to her and her team or whatever, saying you're in breach of contract. You have a date that you want to promote my product. If not, I will be contacting my bank for a chargeback. You can make it just that fucking simple.
And then you said contact Funky Danny. Oh, God, I do not like that man
But he has reached.
No. You don't like Funky?
at all.
Oh
I
man. Yeah, you can reach
not
out
at all.
yeah, his email address or on his IG. But
Here's a good thing though with the people who come on and promote their products.
hmm
They get to come on the show too.
Yep,
Yeah,
that's
she was
right.
talking to me about that too. She was like, "So what made you? get into this and whatever. You know, a lot of my winos, they like to hear the person on the channel promoting their own stuff. So we need to have you on the channel. And that was the last time I spoke to her. She was talking to me about everything before I gave her the extra. So she was like, she's like, I already have $1,000. I can give you one shout out, or you can pay me $2,000 more, and I'll add it to the thousand you already gave me. But after she got the other $2,000, she never spoke to me again.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
send the
Cause you
email.
don't play with people money like that for one thing. That's bad business.
Yeah.
$3,000 is a lot of money. Because I know last night we were talking about Birkin bags and stuff, but like I don't have one, so 3,000 to me is like that's a whole lot of money to me. Like
Three
I
thousand
kind
Three
of
is a
thousand
lot.
is
To
a lot of money
everybody.
for anybody. It doesn't matter if you're rich or poor.
Yeah, 3,000 is 3,000. Damn that. To give away? Hell no. Don't play with my
yeah,
money.
she was kind of acting kind of out of touch about it. Kind of like how did you just go ghost for 2 weeks when you guys when you have somebody for $3,000?
Mm-mm.
And the whole process already was stressful enough. Like I have a whole new respect for Sheree and She by Sheree because oh my God. Before
What?
I even dealt with all this bullshit, because my manufacturer is in India,
Oh.
and I'm going to go back and forth with this asshole in the wee hours of the fucking morning so I can be with their time zone. And I was on top of everything. I mean, I was on top of it to the point where you need to turn on your camera and FaceTime me while I do a tour of the facility, the manufacturing facility. I need copies of certifications from the country, the city, and the province. I need the biochemist to sign. I mean, I just everything. I need proofs of the drafts. I need this. I need that. They sent me these fucking bottles, and it looks nothing like what we fucking discussed. Like, and then it cost so much fucking money to have a freight of a bulk because I had to do 20,000 fucking bottles. So to pay for that to
Oh
be
my
shipped,
God.
Do
yes, and then I had
20,000
to
of
pay.
them?
Yes. And so, and then they didn't turn out how they were supposed to, and I'm like, Jesus Christ. Like, I don't want to have a fashion show with no fashions because I can't. But either way, I'm gonna sell it because as long as the proprietary blend is there, then we're good.
What kind of
You got
shampoo is
a
Yeah.
link for the product?
I'll put it in the chat.
Yes, let us see.
Yeah,
Oh,
we can help you out. Shoot. I go like 4 times a week.
you should have been said something, boy.
Oh my
Yeah.
bad, I put it in the private one.
Gabor probably would. I
Well,
know Gabor would have put your ass out there. He would have cussed you out and talked shit, but he would have did it.
well, I don't know. Part of me was kind of ashamed. Part of me was ashamed. Part of me didn't want to like speak it because when you speak it, then it's a real thing. Part of me was just like, if I don't talk about it, it'll just resolve itself. And this has been a headache. Like this was supposed to have been launched. I was supposed to have had the product and launched it like last summer. And now that it's springtime, I feel like it's almost been a whole fucking year of me like having bullshit from everybody.
You do
That's well.
Instagram advertising or anything?
I'm making an Instagram page for it too, but I'm
You
getting more
gotta, you
UGC
gotta,
creators to make reels for me first.
yeah, that's good. You gotta do the Instagram though, definitely. Instagram advertising is the way to go, I think.
That's awesome, though.
Yeah. But I mean, I'll share my stuff. I'll share it on my channel as well.
Oh wow, I feel I feel so much love. Thank you. How much
Yeah.
do I owe you?
Oh,
Send me the PDF of the contract.
Baby,
3,000, 3,000.
yeah, I'll put it out there. I go live 4 times a week. Shit, twice tomorrow, god damn it.
So I should set the bar at 3,000. So you've already in the good there.
Yeah, we got like Shell say, we got you. Child,
But
please.
this bitch though, like, oh my God, we already be complaining so much about not wanting to do business with our own kind, and then every time we
Here's
go against
Uh,
our,
her raggedy ass off.
what's a ketoconazole for? For dandruff?
it's an antimicrobial agent, so it clears like anything from if there's like a fungus eating at your skin and causing irritation, and it
Mhm.
also has a hormone blocker. So if you have like alopecia, it'll stop your hair from thinning,
Oh,
and
okay.
it can grow your hair back too.
What kind of hormones? Do you know what hormones it blocks or?
I can pull up the it's a it's a long ass paper from some university, but it's a bunch of words I don't really understand.
Yeah, we need to get this out. A lot of people experience hair loss.
Mm-hmm.
A lot, especially the girls with the glue that shit to they those wigs that they
Your
had.
eyebrows. I got traction alopecia.
Is that from tension?
Uh-huh. Well, no, well from
Blocks the bad ones, set shelves.
glue, hair glue, and
Oh,
snatch
okay.
instead of taking my time to take it out, I would snatch it out.
Oh, girl.
That's what everybody says. That bonding stuff is what it pulled everybody here out back in the '90s too.
Shit, this was in the
Does it help with
2024s.
that? Will it help with
Ooh,
that?
I mean, I'm not the biochemist, so I don't want to give you ultra specifics, but I know it treats certain kinds of alopecia.
okay.
She gotta send some people some. I don't have hair loss yet, but you gotta send some samples to people so they can review it. But yeah, back to Tasha. Call the bank Monday. Call your credit card company, and then call Funky.
Yeah,
So you're saying move
for a fucking
expeditiously.
damn commercial. Shit, it's already put together. Ain't like she had to put the shit together. Damn.
She was asking for another 2,000. She was like, for another 2,000, I can make you a new commercial.
Oh,
I'm like, bitch,
well,
I just want you to post the old one or
After
do
the three
something. God damn.
thousand.
Yes, it's 5,000 total
Oh,
was
she
what she
thought you was
quoted
a
me.
lick.
Yeah, maybe so.
oh, boy.
I think you need to write a stern email saying I haven't gotten any results from you. This is the breach of our contract, and on in 2 days I will be contacting my bank. I will be disputing these charges.
Yeah, but make sure you read that contract that she sent you first, just to make sure you on the side of right.
I know, right? Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Wait, can you guys hear me while I go to my email? Hello,
We
can you hear
should
me?
be able to, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna try to go to my email. Let's see it.
Mahaya said you shouldn't have trusted her bald head with your product. She probably using them.
Who the thing
What's
said? We
this
do it in
chick's name?
shapes.
Tasha K. She
She
got
owes
sued.
Cardi B like $4 million.
Cardi B sued her and won.
Yeah,
Cardi
man,
B
ain't
suitor?
about that. Yes,
Yes, for
Oh,
defamation.
because you talk too damn much.
man. Why would you I didn't even ask that. Uh,
Yeah, don't ask.
She
I mean,
talk
she
too
has a
much.
really big platform. She's over 1 million followers. But I only really see her. Remember when she just used to promote that olive leaf stuff, and then she fell out with those people. I don't even really see her promoting people's stuff like that. I haven't watched in a long time
Olive leaf extract.
because she does her show mainly on her website. I'm not paying to go on her website to watch her lie.
Yeah, me
Paid one
either. So I
time.
saw the contract. The contract says that it'll be an infomercial style advertisement commencing on March 10th. That's not what I agreed to on the phone, but either way, it's still past March 10th.
Yeah. Dispute.
seems like
So
she's got a lot of drama around here.
yes, she does.
Oh
Yeah, I just always try to give people the benefit of the doubt, and I try to
No,
do Pan-Africanism, as Dr. Umar would say,
I
and
can
group
understand that, but
economics.
when it comes to your money, bro, you gotta be cynical about that stuff.
gotta be a pit bull.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. 'Cause hey, fuck you. Like you ain't gotta like fuck with that neighbor, but He ain't gonna charge no $3,000 to come up there. I tell you that.
Do you think her platform is even big enough to be charging $3,000 for an infomercial?
No, because she doesn't. Um, most of her stuff is done on her channel. I don't know how many. I mean, on her website. She doesn't have such a large presence on YouTube anymore.
Yeah,
Nah,
she really don't even be on YouTube like that no more, to be
No,
honest.
so a lot of people probably won't even see the damn ad. I mean, the winos might be, but they seem like a bunch of bitter ass bitches, but bald head bitches too. So they might need they might need that. So
Yeah, they
And
cut
yeah,
his hair off recently.
her last upload, she had 80,000 views in one day.
How can I even get the
So
same
it's
damn
like,
thing?
yeah.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, he get the same thing.
They said boss that puss up, Trent.
I need Claudia Jordan to teach me how to be a better pit bull.
She ain't no damn pit bull.
I like Claudia Jordan. She's an Aries as well, so but I like her.
So what's going on in the world? World affairs. What is Trump doing now?
uh, I don't even know. Just some bullshit that Elon Musk bullshit.
They said a lot of the federal workers have to come back to work.
Yeah, well, actually, my uncle, he's a federal worker. He's a federal agent, actually, and he's worried about getting laid off because
Oh my
they're actually
god.
laying a lot of federal agents off.
What the fuck? I saw somewhere where it said that he doesn't want to pay for the bomb sniffing dogs' food, their veterinary expenses, like any of their expenses.
I don't believe that. I would doubt that.
That's
He'd
crazy.
pay for that. I think what he doesn't want to pay for is like a lot of BS, like a lot of these companies that are set up, or not companies, but these labor divisions in the government that are used to basically waste tax dollars. So they're not spent on roads or caring for the homeless or food or anything worthwhile or healthcare programs or anything like that. So he's trying to get rid of those.
Let me find the article. Let me see if it's real.
He is trying to end birthright citizenship. That is true, that is true.
Wait, what's birthright citizenship again? That means if you're
When
born here,
you're,
you're a citizen?
yeah. So basically, if a Mexican comes over there with her and she's pregnant and she gives birth to a child, basically, if he got rid of that, that child would know he wouldn't be considered American.
So he would have no nationality?
He would be considered Mexican. I mean, I don't know how, it depends on how Mexican law works, but I'm pretty sure he would just be considered Mexican nationality.
I don't know. I know some Haitians who, because in the Bahamas, they make it really hard for Haitians to have citizenship. And some of
Well,
them were born
yeah.
with no nationality because Bahamas wouldn't give them a citizenship from birth.
Well, yeah, the
So
Bahamas, a lot of the Caribbean states like that, they don't want like people, a lot of Haitians especially coming over. Like Dominicans, they fucking hate Haitians, man. I went to the Dominican Republic one time. They were talking the way they looked at Haitians, man. It was like brutal. You think we treat Mexicans bad or whatever? Dude, you go down there, the way they treat each other is fucking crazy.
no, I'm aware.
But yeah, they like, but yeah, basically Trump is trying to get rid of birthright citizenship. That is one thing that he's trying to do. Because basically you can just come over the border and if I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but if you have a kid like on United States soil, which is very easy,
An anchor baby.
then they're automatically a citizen, even though they might not eventually, like they're only going to learn Spanish and have Mexican values. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but that's just
How
why
does that help their
he's trying to
parent,
do
though?
it.
They're called
Help the
anchor
parent?
babies. So basically, when you
Yeah,
are a legal alien and you have a baby here, the baby anchors you here.
yeah.
Wait,
Like,
how does a
It
baby
helps.
anchor you? So you can't go
so they
just
would be
because your
less
kid's
likely to
American?
deport you if you
No,
have a citizen child here.
they call it an anchor baby because it basically makes the United States provide for that child.
Right, but it
And
doesn't because
they'll,
I have a friend who's Colombian and his mom got deported even though he's still a citizen. And because his
yeah,
dad's
with
American, they definitely gave
what
him dual citizenship. So he's Colombian
yeah,
American, where his mom can't come over
yeah,
here.
yeah, that'll happen a
Even
lot.
though she made sure to give birth to him over here, but they still send her ass back.
Malaya says, I want to know how far back it would go, and it wouldn't go far back. It's only
Richie, what the fuck is going on?
if you're a citizen now, they wouldn't be able to revoke your citizenship.
Hold
It's
on.
just if they pass that law, any kids that are born here uh, through birthright wouldn't be considered American citizens.
Let's
I
see.
thought I went
So
out of
this is
space,
all a
must
part
be.
of, I know, right?
She
So this
doesn't
is
know
all a
you
part of
investigate.
Project 2025, or
No, Project 2025 is something else, which hasn't really been spoken about since. I don't think they're really trying to implement Project 2025. That was all kind of like propaganda, basically. But Malaya, I don't know about that. I think since Trump is American, his son Barron automatically gets citizenship. I think that's how that works. Because she's a Russian, obviously, but she also gained citizenship.
is Shamia's husband American?
Who is?
Ooh.
Doge cuts funding for dog food, vet visits, and more for. Is that saying it's yeah. You could scroll down a bit. Could you link that in the chat, Richie?
Let me see.
Because it could be true. I haven't read anything about it, but it could be true.
It's on the Huffington Post.
Yeah. And they are biased, so you kind of have to read through everything that they say, but every news agency is biased, so it's like, you're not gonna get it.
Well, there was an email. Somebody posted an email being sent down to the TSA people about it.
Maybe.
According to a copy of a memo obtained by Fox National Security correspondent, that means no request for veterinary care, kennel, dog food, or bomb sniffing dogs that were vital to U.S. security will be approved at this time. Good
I mean,
morning to
honestly,
all. Hmm.
is that all that bad though?
We
Honestly,
need the bomb sniffing dogs at the airport, and we need them to be in tip top motherfucking shape.
there's not a lot of bombs that come through the airports though. It's mainly drugs.
But we need that. I mean, this would be an opportune time for our enemies to come through the airport with bombs now. Now that they're not being, since the dogs won't be there or may not be there.
Well, I can tell you this, my uncle, he works for an agency closely related, and basically what they do is they already know when someone's coming from another country, they already know whether they have something on them, usually like a bomb or a gun or drugs or something. And basically through phone pings. So if there's a sketch number that they've been texting on their phone, it'll alert them and they'll all automatically search them. So, let's say they come from Yemen, they will automatically be being searched. And it could be bad. I don't. I don't see it happen because everything happens through phones now, and all of our phones are being tracked and monitored heavily. So anything that would happen, it'd have to be through complete voice, face-to-face communication. So I don't see how they would be able to smuggle enough bombs to affect a plane, basically.
You only need one.
Yeah, but with all the TSA requirements, you wouldn't really be able to.
Unless you
But we already
infiltrate the
have,
TSA.
I mean, that's not likely.
What's not
Oh, they
likely?
hire any fucking body.
I mean, yeah, that's true, but
It's
even
awful.
if you're working at TSA, you want to keep your job because that's like a, you're already like bare minimum. So you don't want to,
Listen,
uh,
I know. I don't know the TSA agent, but I know the person who was trying to get some contraband through the
yeah, that happens all the time. I
and
know plenty of people that have done
they
that.
went back into a restricted. The TSA person took them back into the restricted area. They did get caught or whatever, and I don't know if they're still in jail or not. But the TSA agents can be paid off. That was just for like a small amount of
Yeah.
drugs. So
But I mean, drugs is a different story. When it comes to bombs, though, that's a huge risk. And if once they will find out if you let them
well,
in,
let's say we have
and
a situation like 9/11 or something like that, where a lot of people are angry at the United States now, and they want to come
mm,
from inside, like somebody like in New Orleans. They want to wreak havoc with the airplanes, especially like with all the stuff that's going on with airplanes. It
yeah,
doesn't have to be coming from Yemen. Could be coming from here, and they
that's
want to get
true.
some bombs
Domestic
through.
terrorism.
Yeah, domestic terrorism. They can just, especially if there ain't no dogs there, they ain't been to the vet or ate, um, they could just get the shit through.
That is true. I mean, I'm not, you
Big
know,
Chill said to me his husband's putting alien bases under the HVAC system in the airports.
nah,
Wait, what?
no. But yeah, I mean, anything could happen, but I think he's not gonna cut back enough to where something like that would be able to happen. He'll make cutbacks, but I don't think it's gonna be enough to where that stuff you'd have to worry about it.
Where's this Shamia thing? My side has been hurting me so bad. I don't know why.
Do you do stretches like once a day?
No, but I feel like it's inside. When I started taking when I was taking a Trulicity, my doctor said that my pancreas levels were going up, like pancreatitis. But I didn't have any symptoms. But I was thinking, well, maybe. Then I took the Mounjaro, and I was like, well, maybe I'm having pancreatitis. But it said my pancreas is up here, but the pain is coming from like my side, kind of inside, but like on the side in the back a little bit. Like it said that could be my kidneys. So I don't know. Let me drink some water.
On your right side in the back.
Yeah. We drink
So I
some
think your
microplastic.
kidneys
It sound like kidneys.
are right
You,
here.
you drink a lot of water, or do you drink enough water?
No.
Oh, well, drink some water, ma'am, and flush those kidneys out, please.
Have you had an ultrasound?
No, I'm getting ready to get one though.
I got one. It was really cool. Like I didn't expect it. Like you can see really, really clear on that camera. Like you can see your insides like crystal clear. It's crazy.
Hmm.
But I'm sure you already know that because you given birth, so
Yeah.
you're not a stranger to the ultrasound.
What else is going on, guys? There's not really too much going on this week.
Just more plane crashes, but that's about it. That's been going on for a while, I think.
Yeah, planes catching
What,
fire.
what was that with the planes? Like, what the,
Your guess is as good as anyone's.
recall engines.
Maybe like since they cut all the workers, maybe the planes aren't getting maintenance like they should be. That's the only thing
I mean,
that makes sense to me.
this has been going on for quite a while now, though. I don't even know what it would be. I mean,
Listen, we had two plane crashes in Pennsylvania. I've been here my whole life, and I ain't never hear of no planes crashing in Pennsylvania ever.
yeah, I don't, there's a lot of them though. A lot of Delta ones especially, which I like to fly Delta. That's my favorite, but I don't even trust them anymore.
So I didn't know that the Elon Musk sent his rocket up there to space to get those astronauts. Did did
Well,
they
I
make
didn't
it
hear
up there
about that.
yet?
I didn't
Yeah,
hear
they
about
were
that.
supposed to leave Wednesday. They left last night.
Was it at the ISS or something?
Yeah. Hold on, let me see if they made it. Let me see if they
Yep,
made it.
looks like they did. Oh yeah, I heard about that a while ago. Yeah, they were stuck up there for a minute, weren't they?
Yeah. Let me see if they made it. Docking confirmed 31 minutes ago. Oh, hallelujah. Because the first one, didn't the one that blew up last week?
There was a rocket
Space.
that blew up.
Yeah. Nobody, I
I
don't
didn't
think
even see
anybody was
that
on
either.
it. Hopefully they come home. They make it home.
It looks like the people that just got home, they were supposed to be on there for only 10 days and they spent over a year on there though.
They docked. They made it. Now, I don't know if y'all want to see that, but it's on Twitter or X. It's called SpaceX Dragon.
Honestly, man, I don't even know why we're trying to get to space.
After that whole Titanic submarine incident, I don't even. I'm not trying to do anything. I'm not trying to go above and beyond during this lifetime.
I don't even want to
Hell
go
no.
outside.
I'd never go up there. But I don't see the
I don't
point.
see the need to, yeah, because like nowadays we have cameras that can produce 4K and
Exactly.
8K videos, so I can do all of that. I was at the bottom of the ocean last night before bed, and didn't have to leave my room.
Okay, for real.
You seen the Mariana Trench videos with like the giant octopus or squid things?
No, what's that?
It's like I think it was like near like the Gulf of Mexico or something like that. It was like this happened like years ago. But these things look freaky, like aliens. Uh, see if I can link it in the
No,
chat.
I was looking for more calm videos, like with the clownfish and the barracudas, not the
Oh, okay.
giant squids.
They got some ugly ass fish in the sea.
Yeah, man, I would never get in a submarine, man. That shit's
I'd probably be in a submarine in like a decent sized lake, or
yeah, a
maybe
lake
like
maybe.
in a bay or something, maybe like Tampa
All right,
Bay or San Francisco Bay or
Richie,
something.
check this video out. See if you can play it. This video is freaky.
Mm.
This is like a rare squid type of thing that's like 20 feet long or something that like I don't even know. You'd have to watch the
Now, what
video to
happens
get
if
what I'm
you
talking
encounter one
about.
of those in your submersible?
Fucking have a heart attack, personally.
Don't they have like, cause like the sperm whales, they can like shoot the sound beams that can crush a submarine, right? Like there's too much down there that could fuck up
Yeah,
like a one of
yeah,
those
I
tiny
think
little.
so.
Don't the killer whales like they started attacking like the boats and stuff? Then they started
I
attacking
don't
them.
trust killer whales for shit because they travel in gangs too. So yeah.
Yeah.
They've been attacking like the boats and shit.
I'd say I could trust dolphins maybe, but even those dolphins, man, if you learned about what they do to each other, you'd like never look at them the same again. I don't know.
What do they do? Don't they like rape each other?
Yeah.
They sodomize the blowholes too, right?
What?
Yeah. Yeah, they like gang bang
I
each
just
other through
saw
the
that today.
blowholes and the yeah.
Wow.
Like they'll stick it in anything. What
Oh
scared
wow.
me was when
Yeah,
that dolphin raped that
crazy.
woman though. Like the fact that he knew how to find a
Yeah.
hole on a human.
What?
Like
Yeah.
yeah,
Wait.
Well,
like
they're
he
really
thought
smart.
But
They're
he's
really
yeah,
a
his
smart is the
brain
man.
was
thing.
like on point.
No, 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 no. Say that again.
The woman thought she was gonna pet the dolphin, and the dolphin was like, "Bitch, bend over," and shoved it right in.
Bend that
Well,
ass over.
there was that one story where it was like I don't know, there was like some research going on, and they were having this woman like try to teach this
Oh, and
male dolphin.
she was masturbating the dolphin every day, and then the
Yep,
dolphin got
yep,
depressed and committed suicide when they found
yeah,
out.
I'm
How does
yeah,
a
done.
dolphin commit
I'm done.
yeah.
suicide?
I'm
It
done.
drowned itself after they found the scientist was masturbating him, and then they were like, "Oh, you can't do that," so they fired her, and so the dolphin, was already in captivity with no girlfriend. At least he was getting hand
Oh,
jobs, so he like
Yeah.
was like, you know what, fuck this. Like they give me a little bit of joy and then take it away from me. He drowned himself.
poor baby.
Oh my gosh.
It's
I am
fucked up.
done.
What show was that on when they was masturbating the dolphin?
Wait, there's a show dedicated to it?
No, it was. I saw this scene on a show. It was
Oh
like,
my god.
was it like Will and Grace or some shit? It was something like that. I don't know. Bend that ass over. Bend that ass for me. Make that coochie breathe. Said one dolphin to the other. Bend that blowhole over.
I mean, that dolphin like moved that lady's bathing suit to the side with his penis and shoved it in. Like that
Oh
was kind of
my god.
terrifying that they know that much about our anatomy.
They're very intuitive, I see.
And then like they say that dolphins carry like STDs that we've never even discovered yet because there's so many different germs in the ocean.
Oh my god. Would they really be called STDs though?
Yeah, because they give them to each other from sex.
I guess. Would they transfer to us?
I'm not trying to find out
You know
at
how people
all.
fuck dogs? I wonder if they fuck something.
I
Yes.
mean, we know that scientists are out here jacking them all.
Uh,
I don't even know how you find it because I feel like their dick is inside their stomach. Like if you go in there, reach and pull it out and start tugging on it, like what kind of weird shit is this?
let that
And I'm
coochie.
picturing she had to have like a snorkel or scuba gear or something. Oh my God. Like the dedication it takes to do something like that.
Yes.
Wait, Shelp said they were doing something
And it
nasty to a
sounds so
whale on
bad.
Blackfish.
She saw what them doing that to a whale on the blackfish.
I still haven't seen that documentary.
I told I'm seeing I saw this on the comedy. I don't know what it was on. And he like gave the dolphin a orgasm. They said don't touch. I gotta Google it. I saw this before on a TV show. I just fucked something up. Uh-uh.
Yeah. There's only like three animals on the planet that recreationally have sex though. And dolphins, one of them.
Well,
Mm.
bonobos get it in all the time.
Yeah,
Who?
bonobos, yeah, they do. Bonobos, humans, chimps, kind of, and dolphins. But chimps and bonobos are kind of the same thing.
What about gorillas?
They don't do it recreationally. They don't even have a huge sex drive, actually. They do it just from primal instinct, basically.
So they have sex for a purpose.
Yeah. Especially because like chimps, they eat meat, and humans, we also eat meat. And when you eat meat, that increases your sex drive. And
Oh,
gorillas, they only eat vegetables and like plants or whatever. Yeah, dolphins eat meat, chimps eat meat, humans eat meat, obviously. And then bonobos and chimps are kind of similar, but bonobos and chimps, they were similar like a few 100,000 years ago, and they got separated from a river, basically. And the bonobos had much easier life, so they just resorted to sex, and the chimps resorted to violence.
I never even heard of a bonobo.
They're overly sexually active chimps. If you see them, they spend like 80% of their day having sex.
Are those the ones that are in Thailand?
No, they're on the Congo.
Africa,
They're like only found in the
yeah,
Democratic Congo.
West Africa.
The African monkeys are freaks.
I had no idea that chimps and gorillas can't swim. They're like almost the only animals that can't because
Yeah,
elephants can
it's because
literally dive to the bottom of the ocean and come back up. But
chimps can't
chimps and
swim
gorillas, their muscles are too
because,
dense.
yep, exactly. Yeah, their muscles are too dense and
If they
their
go in the
legs
river, they just
also
sink
aren't.
like a brick.
Yeah. Also, their shoulders can't move like ours to where we can kind of like do this. They can't do that because we have like an extra bone or something like that.
How do you explain
And
elephants and camels being able to swim? They don't have no ball and socket joints.
well, same with the dogs though. It's like the same with dogs. They just like kind of like doggy paddle and they float, and they have a lot of fat on them, so they kind of float more.
Yeah, I was watching this thing. I didn't know how many like llamas can swim. They're like these elephants from Africa. They swim to an island off of the coast.
The wait, what animals were?
There
You
were
said
like
llamas?
elephants that were like,
Oh,
yeah,
elephants?
there were like elephants that were swimming from on the mainland Africa to an island off the coast.
Like Madagascar?
No,
Or
like an
just like
island
in the
closer than that,
house?
like 2 miles out. But that still was
That's
really
fucking
fucking impressive.
far. Yeah, that's fucking far as hell.
Drink my water. What good series can I watch? What's a good show to watch now?
The Sopranos.
I saw The Sopranos when it first came out.
Yeah, have you seen that?
Yes, I did. Woke up this
Okay.
Did you see Big
morning.
Little Lies is coming back with the new season?
When?
They're working on it right now. People are saying that it's weird because like it's been too much time since the last season.
Well, we just gotta catch up. We gotta rewatch the last. Woke up this morning.
I was watching a
Mom
YouTuber. He
told
was
me,
like, they don't know when to just end good shows. They always trying to force them to drag out.
What show is it, Trent?
It's called Big Little Lies. They were like
Oh,
that the second season was perfect. It was a perfect way to time to end it, but they're like they don't know when to let shows go.
I was waiting for it to come back. I like
I have some good movie recommendations, but might not like them. They're pretty niche.
like what?
There's this one. Hold on.
Got myself a gun.
Oh, yeah, I love
Woke up
Sopranos.
this morning. Got me
And The Wire.
tears in your eyes. I never watched The Wire.
I'm currently watching Had the Have and the Have Nots. Season 1.
Oh, the Tyler Perry soap opera.
Yep.
Who said it's gonna be a new cast on Big Little Lies? I'm not watching if it's a new cast.
Oh, there's a new cast. 'Cause that doesn't
I
make any
don't know.
sense. It's the cast that
That's what
dropped us
they
in the first place.
said. I hope not, cause that's what made it so good. Like all those heavy hitters on there.
Same thing with Zero Day. Is that I think that's the name of the show. Whatever show has Robert De Niro and Angela Bassett on Netflix. That's a really good show too.
Oh, Day
Yeah.
One or
Oh,
One Day or something like that.
do you guys
Yeah,
know who
something like that.
Comethazine is?
Let me write
Who?
that down.
Comethazine?
Doesn't
Comethazine?
sound familiar.
He was a rapper, but he kind of is rebranding himself, I think, to Frank Cole. I think you might like his music video that he released.
You said Robert De Niro and Angela Bassett.
Yeah,
And that's Zero
I
Day.
know. I forget the name of the
Yeah,
show. It's
Zero Day.
something day.
It's that. Yeah,
Zero.
that's it. Zero
Okay.
Day.
Yeah, it's really good.
Medusa is good too. Medusa on Netflix is good. It's yeah.
What is it
It's
about?
they. I don't know.
Medusa.
Well. Let me get it right. So this lady is the head of a company, a beauty brand, and they tried to kill somebody tried to kill her on a yacht. The yacht blew up. She was the only one on there.
This sounds like the
But
plot of
come to
Catwoman with Halle Berry.
but the thing is, everybody in her family wanted her dead because they hated her. So she's trying to figure out who tried to kill her because she lost her memory once they found she came back like a week later. Some island lady had took care of her or whatever. But the whole plot is trying to find out who tried to kill her, and then the detectives they end up falling in love. Uh, but when she gets her memory back, she remembers that her and her husband had an open relationship, and she was screwing all these people.
Mm,
Yeah,
Okay, it
so
sounds kind of good.
yeah,
Who's in it?
it's good because I'm like, damn, this woman, she was freaky. Like her husband was watching her screw the people. He had a girlfriend. It's a whole lot, but it's like 10 episodes. It's really good.
I might have to
Sound like
watch
a
it.
Candy Todd Tucker production.
I was just about to say so.
Do
A night at Candy's house.
that. Oh.
Yeah, what was with that storyline? They don't make movies no more. That was just for a storyline.
What, Candy and Todd?
Yeah, Todd's supposed to be this big movie producer, writing scripts and everything.
But they did produce the movie though. The movie was good, actually good.
Did he?
It was on
I mean, it
Peacock.
was based on their real life, so I hope it was good.
Yeah, it came out last season. Last season, well, whenever the last season ended, season 15, it came out. It was real good. What's the name? Drew Sidora was a star of
Oh
the
God.
movie.
I'll pass. Just
Yeah, it was good though. I think it might be on. It was on Peacock, but I think it might be on Tubi now. Or it still probably is on Peacock. But it was a real good movie.
Wait a minute, Shelves. You
Oh yeah,
said
did you guys
that they be masturbating the whales at SeaWorld? Oh my God. That just ruined my childhood.
they gotta get their rocks off too. What you
They
about to
don't pay
say?
those trainers enough for that.
Oh, they were doing that to breed them. Ew, that's still
Yeah, that's what
disgusting.
they gonna tell it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
You
they
shouldn't be
told.
breeding whales in captivity, so that's not even a good excuse.
did you
Yeah,
guys hear about Drewski? I know Trey was talking about it the last time.
Richie doesn't want to believe it, but yeah, we heard about his old nasty ass.
It came out confirmed, like I heard it the next day you told me.
What was confirmed?
That he
Well, there's
nasty.
a witness report that they're suing him, and they also want to take criminal. complaints or whatever, charge him or whatever. And this is the first witness to Diddy's trial that's actually a or is willing to expose their face and name. So it's a lot more legit. And they named Drewski and Odell Beckham Jr. as uh
I have no problem
defendants,
believing
I guess.
Odell Beckham's a deviant.
I already debunked the allegation, one of the allegations with the IUD. So I don't believe it.
That's a birth control, ain't it?
I don't know.
So in the complaint, it says, first of all, this story I heard when it was a blind item going around on Twitter. I think I might have I might have, I sent it to Gabor. I might have a recording of it where the person is saying that Diddy and somebody else tried to put in an IUD in the girl in the bedroom, as well as a Comcast remote. Well, I don't know if it's a Comcast remote, but a remote. But just going back to the IUD
It could
part,
have been a Roku.
it could have been a Roku. That's
Well,
not how
I didn't
IUD.
see that on the report.
It goes up in your fallopian tubes. I have an IUD. What the fuck are they talking
Me
about?
too. It goes
You
up
That's
have to
what
in.
she
get
was
open.
deceiving.
They
What
have
the
to open
fuck?
your cervix and put it in. You just can't put it in the IUD. Like it's not.
Right,
It doesn't
it's
go
not
like
a
that.
tampon.
So
Well,
I
he
don't.
has people there on staff putting in, IV fluids through people's arms, so he might have medical staff that can implant IUDs or spontaneous rapes.
I doubt they have a speculum and the thing to open your cervix. That's like abortion territory.
Yeah.
He probably plays with those every day on himself.
You can do an IV shit if that's the case. If I practice enough. But damn IUD, that's like, no.
Surgical. You need a
I was
surgical.
just gonna say that,
Thing.
but I took it back. Yeah,
Nasty.
that's
I'm
crazy.
scared to get mine taken out. To be honest, that shit feel like I know that shit gonna hurt.
The take out part is easy. That you can pull that out yourself.
Mm,
But the insert, no, that goes way up there.
yeah.
I didn't read that on the report that she was making though. I don't know if that was like a kind of a red herring or whatever. I didn't read that on the report though.
I don't believe it.
Yeah, it
I
was in
don't
the
know.
actual complaint that Richie was reading live.
Really?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
read it on the last time we were all together. Woke up this morning,
Grab
got
myself
blue moon
down.
in your eyes. The goddamn shame. Well, guys, I'm getting a little tired. My side is hurting. Do we have any more things on the
Turn.
docket?
Congratulations to you, Richie, for being tired,
Right.
especially on a Saturday.
I'm not really tired. It's just that my side is hurting.
You might be ovulating. But no, if you said your back, then it's your back.
It's like
It could be your kidneys.
like right. It's like inside over here.
Yeah, it's probably your kidneys.
My kidneys.
Yeah, I had
Well,
that.
like
I
she
felt
said,
that way before a couple months ago, and I just drank about 3 gallons of water, child, as fast as I could.
Well, I just
you might
drank
be in your
that.
third trimester or your first trimester.
I got an ectopic pregnancy with my IUD. Um,
Oof, if I say that.
what was I gonna say? My one little bottle of water. Well, I took a Motrin, so I don't know if it feels better or not. I took an 800 milligram Motrin, but I could still feel like a little tightness.
Flush those kidneys out, child.
It could be gas too. You didn't even rule that out as a possibility.
It could be, but it's not because I feel it Like even when like I'm laying down on that side, it was bothering me this morning when I woke up.
You don't have a hot tub or a place you can go, like a gym that has a hot tub,
Do I have a what?
a jacuzzi.
Oh, a hot tub? No. Unless I go to Atlantic City. I may have a bathtub.
You can get one of those water jets to put in your own bathtub too.
I'm just gonna go to the doctor on Monday. Hopefully. Yeah, now it's starting to bother me again now that I started talking about it. Maybe
Oh yes, lay down and get some rest on it. That's definitely probably part of the problem. And I'm gonna start drafting my final my what's the name of the document that I need to be sending to Asha K? A, a
mm,
demand letter,
yeah.
call to action. Here's a list of my demands, bitch. Play my fucking commercial or run me back my 3 bands.
It should be all facts. We spoke on this day. You said you assured me this this did not have. I paid you this. As I initially paid you this. You said that for this amount I would get this. I paid you. I still haven't received it. I've been corresponding with someone who had me send an additional some something additional that wasn't initially discussed, and I still haven't as per the contract your you're supposed to fulfill your terms of the contract by this date, and they haven't been fulfilled. Do you have um, do you have a date? You can ask Chat GPT to write it, help you write it too. Do you have Chat
Oh
GPT?
yeah, Chat GTP will get you together.
Just tell Chat GPT I
You got
exactly
24
what you
hours to roll
want.
out my commercial or run me my money. Well, I'm calling the police.
Say I want to ask this woman when is she gonna um I'll tell you what the right Chat GPT if you want me to. Um what to say, and especially about the chargeback. They'll put it together really nicely for you. You have Chat GPT on your phone?
I had Gemini.
Well, whatever.
Yeah, that'll work too.
Tell Gemini everything you told us, but make sure you add in that you want to call the bank for a chargeback or dispute the charges. Now, if you want her, do you want your $3,000 back and take it to Funky, or do you want her to do your commercial? Because once you say that, they're going to probably do your commercial.
I don't know. I don't know if I should be angry and just say fuck her though.
I would. Yeah, Shell said tell them to translate it into legal jargon. So you want it to be you want it to be legal, and you want it to be very aggressive. I'm serious. Tell them all the things you want in it, everything that happened. Chat GPT will get you right. Put the dates, the amount, what was said. You could even put the motherfucking contract into Chat GPT, and they'll really get you right.
I'm so sick of this whore.
Was
I mean,
that
that's just
Gigi?
so.
What you doing,
No,
Gigi?
Tasha fucking K. I don't even know what the damn issue is.
No, I said Gigi. I said, what is he doing?
Oh,
I'm trying to deal with this fucking company right now that's on some bullshit. Like,
Uh,
piss me off.
the world is on some bullshit.
Yep. All these fucking, these little verifications that you gotta make and all this fucking stupid bullshit.
I got a blue moon in my eyes. Now you got me singing that song. What comment? Copy and paste into your last comment. What was your last comment? Malaya. That means his son would need to go exactly to where his wife. That one? That's the last comment I see from you. Malaya. On fire. I feel bad. I want to stay on longer. But it's like irritating me to sit in the seat that I'm in.
We'll talk to you later, I'm sure, especially since we're gonna watch that show tonight.
Which one? The
Atlanta.
oh, I might come on if Gabor doesn't come on. Well, if the Gabor doesn't drop the link, then I'll come on. We can just talk shit until like I did last Sunday. I should. I'll be cooking tomorrow. I'll be in my kitchen.
That Britt Edie chick though is an issue. The fact that she got Kenya fired and she's talking about people's kids, she might need to go.
I told y'all she was a problem. Told y'all she was one of Rick Ross's concubines. She is. She was. She probably still is. They're saying her husband might be. How you doing?
Uh, I mean, I wouldn't be shocked. I'll just say that.
Me neither. I mean, she has a beard.
Her husband, her husband looks like Jennifer Williams' husband, that scammer dude.
Uh,
Oh, wait, Jennifer Lewis. I thought you said Jennifer husband.
no,
Jennifer
Jennifer husband.
Williams.
Jennifer
Jennifer
Williams.
Williams.
Oh, Jennifer Williams.
Well,
Somebody
she got
Jennifer.
a how you
Okay.
doing husband too, Jennifer Hudson.
Yeah. Huh?
The
Was
wrestler
that ever
dude.
confirmed?
Oh, okay, yeah. But Jennifer
I know
Williams'
Wendy
husband is
Williams
a
tried to call him
scammer.
out a few times. I don't know if it was confirmed, but
He's a scammer, and her Britt Edie's husband looks like him. How you doing?
yeah, I guess a little bit. I need to see him
Yeah.
again.
Into the fire. What's into the fire? Let me write that down.
Jennifer Lewis is such a weirdo though for marrying that guy.
Do y'all be watching like Chicago Wednesday and like Law and Order?
What the hell is that?
That watches primetime TV?
Hmm.
I watch Law and Order.
I just thought. On Netflix. I have to watch it, Malaya. Into the Fire is on Netflix. I had cussed Netflix the fuck out, and I said I wasn't fucking with Netflix no more. No, because they keep changing they keep kicking my TV off of my household for some reason. They had me verify. They keep having me verify, and it only lasts for 2 weeks, and then they kick my TV off. I can't watch it in the living room or the fucking kitchen, and they're tracking to see. My dad is the main account holder. And he has a girlfriend. He's always at his girlfriend's house, so they're tracking to see where he is. So it seems like every time he leaves the house, I can't watch no fucking Netflix.
Oh yeah, my son has to get I have to give my son a verification code like every 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah, because he's
It's too
rarely
much.
here. Yeah.
They don't do that to me. But then again, I barely ever log in. So
But I have their app. I can watch anything on. I'll just watch it on there. The only thing I
what's
don't
the
like
name of
about
that?
the app, it's called Electricity, but it's only on iPhone.
Oh, shit.
But somebody, I think it was Candy. She had the Android version of it.
What, Look Movie? App.
The
What,
one I
Look?
have is called Electricity. I can't show it to you because I'm down the phone.
Okay. Yeah, I watch. I use Look Movie for all my Well, I watch the shows there too because I don't have stars anymore. But
What's the Look movie? It's an app or is it website?
it's a link. What is it? Look. Let me pull it up in a minute.
It's a website.
Lookmovie.io or something like that.
It's Look Movie the number 2.to.
That's it. Okay, so this domain probably only gonna be working for like 2 months, and then you got to find a different version. Because
No,
I was on the last one.
I use it
Y'all
since
gotta get
November.
iPhones. Y'all gotta get motherfucking iPhones. Sorry.
Because I was in the last Look movie domain, but it got updated. You know how they like, oh, this link don't work no more. I'm like,
Let me
shit, I
see.
didn't finish my series.
It's been working for a while.
All right, because my Paramount just got canceled, or I guess I just canceled it. I need to cancel all my shit until I get my $3,000 back.
Yeah.
It is for
You would call it damn bank. Fuck Tasha K and her bullshit.
what a bitch. That's not like that's so fucked up. Like to be doing that to people for no fucking reason. And you
People
see, she's
did
producing
that to
movies now,
too.
right?
Yeah, I heard her say that a while back. That her and Shaq were gonna be producing movies.
They don't
Please.
look good though.
No, they do
Hey,
not.
I watch a lot of Tubi movies. Did you pull it up, Trent?
Oh no, I just saved the link. I already know if you say the link works, and I trust it because I was always using Look. I was always looking. I was always using Look movie anyway. I just didn't
Oh
know they
yeah.
had a new updated domain.
Oh okay.
But
Yep,
yeah, I
I
love
use
it.
it.
Oh, they got the Reacher out. It's like Jack Reacher, season 3.
I've heard people talk about it, but I don't watch it.
I love Jack Reacher. I might watch that. The Brutalists.
I told you about it a couple weeks ago because she was trying to find something.
Yeah, I'm about to watch something now since I'm about to take it down early. Lay my ass down.
But I just can't get it on my TV. I can't cast it to TV, so I always have to watch it on my phone or my iPad. That's the only thing.
Oh, I I'm so mad that I smashed my Android because somebody gave me
Smashed
the
it so good.
I was
You
riding a
smashed the
bike.
Android.
I was riding a bike and I had it, and it's such a cheap phone that when it fell, the bike ran over it, and it just just smashed.
You mean a motorcycle or bicycle?
It's
What
such
you
a
say?
cheap phone. It didn't survive being ran over. Okay.
No, I
A
dropped this
motorcycle or a
iPhone.
bicycle?
I dropped this phone so much, and it's got an outer box or whatever on it that it wouldn't do that. But that Android,
Somebody was making fun of me. They were like, "What are you doing with an Android in the OtterBox?" I'm like, "I'm not allowed to have one." I'm like, my shit ain't expensive, but I still don't want it broken.
that's smart on your behalf. On Mulholland Drive, I saw Mulholland Drive. I didn't understand it. I saw it like years ago.
You seen it?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't get it.
it's yeah, well, it's kind of a mind fuck. It's just an interesting movie.
Yeah, I don't really remember what happened. All right,
It
guys.
seems similar to that Medusa thing she was telling us about.
Oh, let me see if Medusa is on here.
Yeah, it's on Netflix, and I think it's on that Look app too as well. But it's good. It's crazy. It's in Spanish. You have the trans. You know, if I don't know if you want to read
I
lips
see.
or read.
Wasn't
I
somebody just
use
talking about adolescence?
I use call uh yeah, adolescence. I started watching it. I couldn't catch it, but I might need to try it again.
Oh, I see Medusa on here, 2025.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it. All right, guys. I'll see
Holy
you guys
shit.
tomorrow, sometime
All
tomorrow.
right, sleep
See ya.
tight, everyone.
Alrighty. Good night.
All right.
Good night,
I'll do the
everybody.
thing next weekend. All
Bye.
right. Peace out.
So.